All right, you all have heard some great deals thus far, haven't you? Yes, you have. And of course, from credits on your electric bill for purchases that you're doing for day-to-day items that you're already buying, to savings on your electric bill through investments made by Roanoke Electric Cooperative that you, of course, would pay back through the electric bill, but of course the savings would more than absorb that payback, so there is money in your pocket. So I have another one for you. So suppose I told you that we could give you a thermostat that values at about $250. If you go to Best Buy, if you go to Lowe's, any hardware store, and the value of the thermostat is about $250. But the thermostat is very valuable, and it costs $250 because the thermostat can bring savings through having that in your home. And of course, it actually provides energy efficiency savings, very similar to the energy efficiency savings that Ms. Dickens just mentioned. So there are savings that you could get by having that thermostat valued at $250, but we would offer it to you for $50 or $100 based on your home, whether or not it's all electric or if you use gas heat. But the final kicker that I did not say is we would also give you a credit each month of about $4 on your electric bill. So there's a $4 credit coming from the company. The company is reducing the cost or providing a thermostat for you that values $250 and will sell it for as little as $50. Then, of course, the final piece is you will save energy because the smart thermostat, you've already heard us talk about the smart grid, will bring savings to you. If I said all of that to you, would you think that's a deal? That's a good deal? Well, that is a deal, and that's what we're offering here tonight as well. As we talked about the smart grid and, of course, the broadband connectivity, in addition to that, this, of course, coupled with everything that you've already heard, there's a thermostat that we're offering known as the Ecobee 3. Of course, as you can see at the bottom here, what does that say? Must have a Wi-Fi connection, right? And so the precursor to all of that is the very project that you've heard us talk about tonight, the Roanoke Connect project. And so the Wi-Fi connection enables us to be able to have these devices, which this thermostat, of course, this is the thermostat. This is a phone, which your cell phone is how you could communicate back to that thermostat and set the thermostat. You could be in here tonight and change your thermostat setting because you would have your phone communicating across the internet. And of course, your thermostat would be connected to the internet, and that thermostat would change the setting. There's also a remote sensor here that we would offer you where you could put it in a specific room where you would like to have the temperature controlled in that room. So these are the devices that go with that. But the device itself, again, it offers easy and convenient way of managing comfort, of your electric bill. But of course, Wi-Fi connection is a key component there. So again, this is the deal that Roanoke Electric is offering with this thermostat. I mentioned the savings. This is the projected amount of the savings, about $111 a year in energy savings that you could potentially project by having this thermostat. But in addition to that, there's $4 a month that Roanoke Electric would provide on your electric bill for having this thermostat. And of course, the purchase price, as I mentioned earlier, is either $50 or $100. So that's about 60 to 80% off the retail price of that thermostat, which is $250. And the final piece is, which is more value because it costs money to send folks out to install stuff, right? So this last piece is free installation. So there's more value that Roanoke Electric will provide for you to have this thermostat. So this thermostat, obviously, for us to make this much of an investment, obviously it means a lot to us as well because it does help our organization reduce some of our wholesale power costs. But as you can see, we're working together here because we're sharing savings with you, and additionally, you're able to save energy on your electric bill. So there's a lot of value there. So that's more of the deal that we're mentioning to you tonight. This is the one that we're actually offering. We have these in stock. And before you leave tonight, and I'll make one final appeal to you, but before you leave tonight, please check in with our team so that you can sign up to get one of these. Now, if that does not work for you, if that thermostat does not work for you, we have another option for you. Some of you may already have your own thermostats, or you may like another option. I will say the Nest thermostat has shown itself to be a very popular manufacturer in this space. There are more of these typically that have been purchased than the thermostat that we're offering, but they operate the same. So this Nest thermostat is a smart thermostat, as well as the Honeywell, and these are two other options. The difference is we do not sell these specifically. You would go and purchase these on your own. But as you go and purchase these on your own, what do you see at the top here? We will provide you a $75 rebate, and you still get that $4 monthly bill credit. Now, this offer, and the final piece, of course, with this, as you can see, internet-connected thermostats included Honeywell and Nest, which means there needs to be a Wi-Fi connection. So this is another part of that offer. And I found out today, as a matter of fact, that we're getting very close on this program being ready. We should be ready to launch this program for the Nest thermostat in June. The Ecobee is ready now. And, of course, we're offering those. Honeywell is coming a few months, maybe a month or two behind the Nest thermostat. But definitely, these are thermostats you can purchase on your own, but when you make that purchase, let us know so that we can sign you up for our Bring Your Own Thermostat program. Okay? More of a deal?
Yes.
All right. So here's some more that we're offering to you tonight through water heater controls. Some of you probably have been with us for several years. Do any of you remember years ago when we used to manage what was called a load management program? And how did you like that program? You didn't. Tell me why you didn't like it. Okay, I'll take that right there. All right, and the reason why I'm perceiving that he said that is because many of our member owners back then did not like the fact that we were completely turning off the water heater, turning off those elements for hours on end, which meant, of course, we provided credits on the electric bill, but people were not comfortable. So the difference is we have this new load limiting device, a water heater control device produced by a company known as Carina Technologies that will do the very same. It will communicate across the internet or through a cellular service, depending on how we set this device up here. But what it does is it changes the thermostat setting. It does not turn the thermostat, it does not turn the elements off completely. So member owners should not lose any comfort from having this on the water heater. So there's no complete shut off of it, which means you do not lose the comfort. You should be able to continue to have some heated water. And of course, when we bypass the period where we need to change the thermostat setting, it will revert back to the original setting. So with this program, of course, you don't even see where we're charging anything on this, right? So, all right, so that's a little bit of a deal. We're not even charging anything for this. But then we're providing a $1 credit each month for having this on your water heater. The projected annual savings in energy is about $59, and you heard the $111 on the others. And of course, the installed value of all this from Roanoke Electric is about $300 when we add the value of this equipment, and of course, again, the cost for sending someone out to do it. So a little bit more of a deal?
Yeah.
All right. So you've heard our theme, and there are many things that we're offering, of course, to you tonight. And so at this point, we're moving into the member call to action. We have some things we want to ask of you. So you heard several things just now, and of course, we talked about all the deal, but this is the deal of all deals right here. This slide right here is the money slide right here for us, okay? So you've heard us talk about the internet service that we're going to be rolling out very soon. We don't have the specific price point, but many of you in here probably have had some exposure to internet service, and you can kind of gauge what you have paid. And we're feeling we're going to be kind of in line with many offers that are already out there, but we just don't want to communicate the specific price just yet because we're still working out a few final details. So what we want to offer you, though, for being here tonight is we want to offer you about a 10 to 15% discount for the first 6 months of service on our internet service when we do roll it out. So that's the first piece. And in addition to that, you're going to get, now I said the thermostats cost $50 and $100, right? So we're actually going to give you a thermostat. We're not even going to charge you for the thermostat for you all being here tonight. And of course, the energy efficiency consultation, we'll do that as well, which the value of that is about $350, and Roanoke Electric pays for that. And you will receive, for having the thermostat, the $4 a month credit. You still get that, the $4 monthly credit. And the final piece here is the water heater control. We're offering that, and you will receive that $1 monthly credit. So you have about $5 in monthly credits, and there's going to be a 10 to 15% discount on our initial offer of the internet service that we're going to be providing. So my ask of you tonight, and I'm hoping that you all see the value in everything that we're promoting here tonight. But my ask of you is to see one of our team members. I know we have some sign-up sheets. Please fill out the sign-up sheets so that we can go ahead and get you logged in our system so that we will know to honor that you were here at this event tonight and you heard this offer and you're going to receive all of the tools here and all of the benefits that we want to communicate to you, okay? That a deal?